The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Man, Cassandra,
They
you
wish
dressed
to
in
protect the people? From us?
you're dressed in some really fancy armor there.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Good evening, everybody. This is Starkren, back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, the video recording should be sorted out. I honestly am not sure what happened with the last recording, but it seemed clear to me that the resolution had shrank on the video recorder, even though it's set for 840 by 525, and that's what this game is running at. It's running at 1680 by 1050, and I just halved it to 840 by 525. It should be fine. It should be to scale, but it's not. But it wasn't for some reason. Anyway, enough with technical difficulties, and on with the story. So, in case it's been a while since my last video, we are now at the capital city of Val Royeaux in Orlais. And, Val Royeaux is like, the Vatican. Yes, and it holds the Chantry. And right now, the Chantry hates us, and the Templars, protect the Chantry, and they hate us too. So, we're kind of expecting a very cold welcome here. But I guess we'll see. Man, I love the architecture. It's really pretty. I love the colors too. It all looks very grand. Whoa. Why do they have that there? That's not good. There seemed to be a crowd of people gathered over there.
Guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
They say they found the Free Marcher covered in the Divine's blood.
Let her pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Rough voice there, sir. The Divine's blood. Ha. Okay, the fourth line of Orlais. In respect to Duke Stefan of Valmontaigne. Alright, so these lions, I suppose, are just... Grace of the Empire East. A plaque reads, "Welcome all before the Grace of the Empire." That was kind of odd. For stage and audience for the use of all, for theater and business, for partnership and proposal, be seen. A notice below. This display reserved for songs traditional by Lord Bramford and his players. Cancelled. Well, that's a shame, but that doesn't seem to be particularly important. Anyway, these lions must be here because they were funded by these people. Anyway, they're pretty cool. Vieira.
This Inquisition is heresy. You will not look on my doubt.
Okay.
It seems that powers align against this Inquisition. A pity, as you are the only ones who appear to care about the hole in the sky. But the Chantry is insistent.
And what's your opinion on the matter? You're just gonna go along with the Chantry, even though you're rather concerned about the hole in the sky?
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, no servant of anything beyond her selfish greed.
We came here in peace, simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh! Crap!
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Was that really necessary?
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Wow, lots of zealotry. Then why are you here? Help us close the breach.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Wow. I thought the Templars were supposed to be humble, the humble sort.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
That's funny.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
That was quick. but I haven't done enough exploring.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself.
You forced your own hand.
Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine, Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
You might want to get that concussion checked out, lady.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
Look, lady. We haven't created the Inquisition to be a rival to the Chantry. We have created the Inquisition to address certain problems that need to be addressed immediately. You think it rivals the Chantry, and that's what's got your panties in a twist. You're just afraid of losing power. Of that, I'm sure.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
What is the right thing to use in? Okay. Just checking something out, making sure everything's going according to plan.
They left us. The Templars left us to the mages. Chantry liars.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
I'm sure that's what you merchants prefer most. Anything interesting? Oh. Not really then. Belt of Sunder, Belt of Staggering. That looks like it could be useful. Ring of Armor Penetration. I don't have grenades yet. I'm sure I will. I want Belt of Health, and I'm gonna go ahead and get Belt of Melee Defense.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Huh. Okay. Just a moment. Belt of Health. Yeah. Ring of Armor Penetration. When do I want more? Armor Penetration. You're a mage, so you're just all, you know, could crumple like a piece of paper if anything so much as hits you. Rogue only. Fine. I feel like I lost that. Oh, upgrades. Jesus. Sorry, Cassandra, I don't really have anything to give you right now. Favors for friends. A message is attached, written in a large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Valroyo. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him. First, bring swords. Prince of Red Thinning. A poor drawing of the locations of the market is attached. Ha. Le Pomme Vie Mort. The apples nearest the cafe are said to change their taste depending on whether one is walking toward or away from the gallows. And of course they do. For taste is subject to the winds of the heart, no meal is favored after tears. But dare it anyway, for none know the taste of joy, since we do not shy from experience. Okay, whatever that means.
Templars let you walk? Templars? What in blazes?
So apparently it's the fad in Orlais to wear masks. Seems awfully silly to me.
Move along.
Fine.
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Invitation, first Enchanter Vivian. You are cordially invited to attend my salon, held at the Chateau of Duc Bastien de Ghislaine. Yours, Vivian Defer, first Enchanter of Montsemard, Enchanter to the Imperial Court. Interesting.
This cannot stand. How can it stand?
What can't stand? The Templars leaving?
Good day.
Good day to you.
we should search the area.
Favors for friends. Different simple script on the back of a stable report marked with red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. Saw those who asked about Harold enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit. It didn't make any sense to me. Not of heroes, Mafroth and sacrifice. Andraste, our lady, the sword and the fire against Tevinter, betrayed to the Empire in exchange for a kingdom. Mafroth, now synonymous with treachery. But what would Andraste have won? And if not, what would we have lost? Let us look not just at the act, but at the why of it. As the armies of faith pierced the imperial homeland, it was revealed not as a wave, but as an arrow. And as any hunter will attest, if your aim is not true, there is no returning to the bow. We must consider how much of Our Lady's victories at this point was against true Imperium, and how much was against the echoes of Empire. Andraste, the inspiration, may not have considered such, but Mafroth the general fought for homeland, not visions. Was it victory or defeat that his betrayal held at bay? Mafroth made the deal that killed Our Lady. That is fact. And when Andraste died, Mafroth was gifted everything from the southern plains south. How generous, and impossible to hold. This must have seemed, and how impossible to hold this must have seemed. Let us look on Mafroth and the legacy he divided among his sons, not with an eye for accusation, but from a tactical consideration. For he must have known that mere rivals had never stopped Tevinter. What if he set about creating peers? And none of this was accident. How then fared Isarath, Ivrian, and Berold? Excerpted from a history not of heroes. Readings in the Ugly Heart of Change. Collected by Philium, a bard. Now we read a piece earlier talking about how Mafroth divided the territory Tevinter gave him to his 4 sons. The head of Madame Snappy Sniffs. Mascot of Lamas du Lion, named in jest but genuinely respected, the Grand Mam, as she is also called, was the last dragon brought down by Sir Koenig, the previous owner of the cafe. A spirited hunter, Koenig came of age in the years following the sighting that named the era. While others were quick to assume the tales of ancient Navarran dragon hunters must have been exaggerated, he tracked the gradual increase in dragon numbers and size. Koenig believed we had yet to see a true return of the beasts of legend, and that specimens of this day were young, despite their ferocity. It is a cruel victory, but today we know Sir Koenig to have been correct, even as he may have fallen to his own expertise. He was years overdue from his last hunt, and for the rest of us, travel-weary. What we thought to be the pinnacle of dragon strength may have been closer to adolescence. The sisters of Madame Snappy Snips may have left their sibling far behind. Exerted and torn from a disposable walking tour of the capital by Philium Abard. Oh, he seems to be pretty popular around here.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Good
day.
I'm sure it's very popular.
Salutations.
I wonder, can Cullen... there's so many conversations I'm trying to listen into. Anyway, can Cullen order the Inquisition to have a presence in Orlais? The Inquisition technically has no political power at this point. The Lover's Alcove, and we'd be infringing on Orlais' territory, I think. I don't know. I'm not a politician. The Lover's Alcove. Every district has one. At least one. And the question must be, why is the place meant for dalliance declared in such an obvious way? And the answer, of course, is that obviousness is the entirety of the point. When manners and station will not allow impassioned words, such corners are places to be seen, not being seen. Entering with a paramour is as much declaration as singing out in joy, which one of good standing must never do. The alcove is thus a dignified means of announcing romantic affiliation, either for genuine partnership or to appear as such in order to spare a suitor a refusal. Dignity, of course, requiring that one does not also make use of the darkness for actual physical gratification. This has, of course, never occurred. From our Elysian Heart by formerly Sister Laudine. I'm sure no one has tried to have sex in a lover's alcove. I'm sure of it. Not of heroes. The death of diversity. What could hold back an empire? Another. What could hold back so defiant a people as Tevinter? Another. Let us consider if the eldest Isarath was not meant to honor Mafarath, for the father's fate was already condemned by hidden betrayal. Let us consider that Isarath was told to turn from ties to Mafarath to look forward, not back. What of his actions then? Isarath was granted a land of tribes, of scattered alliance. His answer was the grand unification which most condemn as arrogance, sweeping changes in trade, relocations to break local allegiances, all to favor centralized trade and power. Cities were leveled to expand a new capital, powerful and influential city of a new nation, Val Royeaux Vorlais, and all in the name of not lost Andraste, but of holding back looming Tevinter. Power was united, but cultures less so. Investing everyone in the new Orlais stratified the classes, and through it all spread a bitterness that a Ferelden ruled. Isarath avoided the stain of his father, for he was seen as a victim, too, but he was still Alamari. What if, dear readers, the final unifying element came not from accident, or even the deliberate actions of Isarath, but from a common hatred, and not the common hatred of the day? The sons of Mafarath would succeed at creating a peer for Tevinter, but only at the cost of themselves. By Philium Abard, again.
What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of the ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry services to you, and that troubles me greatly.
Okay. Victory in Shade. Here grows one of many strange trophies returned from the liberation of Kirkwall in 760 Storm, where brave Orlesian forces turned back the unstoppable Kunari. A cutting salvage from a burning dreadnought was presented to Emperor Cyril, and it was tended to full growth by the careful hands of Valrio's master landscapers. Neat.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me.